I mean, everyone's talking about the market at the moment, you know, the recession and that everything's falling apart. And I think personally, and being an entrepreneur myself, weak markets create opportunities. So what I wanted to ask you was, how do you stand out as a brand and a salesperson in 2023? I keep saying 2023, but it's, you know, we're inundated now. I'm in digital, so it's AI, it's this, it's that. But I think a brand is a brand. So, and you've built an amazing personal brand.
Thank you. And my goal this year is to really, really explode it. So I'm really excited for everything we've got in the pipeline. So definitely stay tuned. I think it is going to be a market shift. I have not personally been through a recession where I was in a position to do anything with it. Meaning the recession, the last recession, 2008, I was in college. I was a sophomore in college. I actually, you know, I'm trying to tell more of my stories these days because my coach is like, I want more Jessie Lee stories. So I went to school in New York City. I don't know if you know this or not, but and for whatever reason, the day that the market like the Enron craziness all happened in 2008, I happened to be walking downtown. I went to school on 68th and Lexington, which is Hunter College. And I was all the way downtown walking. I don't know why, like down by the Bull, down by Wall Street. No idea why. And I was there when there were people coming out of the buildings carrying brown boxes, like they had just cleared off their desk like a movie.
Wow. That was a bad time.
And I was like, what is this? And I saw the news trucks literally pulling up to these buildings. I'm like, I was like, I better walk faster, like something bad. Like I thought something really bad, like, you know, like violence happened or something. I didn't know. I was like, get me out of here. But this is a real story, right? So I was like, oh my gosh. But I was not in a position then to do anything with it. I was a sophomore in college. I was waiting tables, selling massage chairs and nannying. I didn't know about investing. I had some stocks, you know, and I didn't know anything about anything. So I think that going through this, it's where your mindset is. What is your mindset going to be? Who are you going to really become in the middle of all of this? Because tough times make tough people. And if you look at the history of some of the biggest companies in the world, many of them were created in economic downturns. And so if you have the mindset of, okay, it's not going to be a great year for a lot of people, but it's going to be a year where I create something amazing, you might have your whole life shift. But it's going to start with your mindset. It's going to start with your perspective. So for me, I look at 2023, 2024, maybe 2025. I don't really know when. I'm not a psychic. And I'm like, okay, so if it's a weak market, and you like said, weak market makes opportunities. I've been getting cash heavy for years now. I have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. I've been living so below my means, girl. Oh my God. Like I've been the girl who's like, oh, can I live off 1% of my earnings? Like, let me live meager, which I know people might see, well, what do you mean? She flies private, or she's got the Lamborghini. She lives in a penthouse. Ain't nothing, not a drop in the damn bucket. I've been waiting. I'm ready to feast because I look out all these windows and I can see, I live in Frisco, I'm at the top, so like I can see far. And I'm like, I see opportunity. Like I see foreclosures, I see big buildings halfway built right now that might need some funding in a couple of months here. I see multifamily all over the place. Like, oh my God, like I'm ready to eat, you know? So you have to have this mindset of like, let's go. And you know what? I don't care if your brand is teeny tiny right now, your business is teeny tiny right now, it can change like this. You have to understand it can change like this. You got to be around people who make you stronger, not people who bring you down. You got to I'm not going to let you around me if I'm not coaching you, or if you're not part of my inner circle. Forget about it. No, I'm not going to tell you investing advice. No, you're going to pay for it. That's how it's going to work, right? But you're going to pay for stuff just like I paid for stuff. I learned real estate by paying for a $35,000 real estate mastermind because I didn't know nothing. Now I own hotels. It's getting crazy up in here. Information. It's like, yes. I wanted to learn all this stuff, and I know how fast life can change. Life can change in the blink of an eye. And so what would I do as a salesperson? I'd get better at sales. I'd get better at building a brand. I'd figure out deeper. I would get around high flyers. I read this in a book the other day. I would turn down the microphone on the people who have little minds. I'd turn it up on the people who are talking excited, who are talking big thoughts, who are talking, oh my gosh, like, holy smoke, the world's going to change. I would not be listening to negative nothing. You have two nasty words that come out of your mouth. Thank God I'm hydrated because I got to go. Like it's a bathroom emergency. You know, like I'm positive about it. And there's a lot of people who are. There's a lot of people who are understanding that you can still position yourself positively before anything bad happens right now, but only if you're around people who also see it the same way.